Alright, early mayhem. Let's go. I think we're going ages first, because we got long switch and flippers, which doesn't seem like a lot. Until you know what that does. We also got a sword, we can pick up seeds. It's gonna be a time. So we've got a lot to do. Right, I forgot to refresh the server. Brain. Just this tab. Let's close this out for a second. Try again. Hello, Binks. Yeah. All the pets, and there we go. Perfect. We're in. And 3, 2, 1, go. 30 bucks. Key, peace ring, another key. Yeah, so the tuning nut stuff is big. Touching book. Long switch. Alright, we're gonna need this. We're gonna need some other stuff. We've got lots of trade nonsense to do. First things first, we're going to do some minor takedowns so that we can try to get Mabel to show. Speaking of, well, we got new rings. Not keen. Psst, hey. Set 2 bombs at once. Spin attack charges quickly. Might use that. Hey! I think we're still gonna go with green ring, but got a collection of good ones. So the main thing I wanted to do here, it's this screen, I think. Should be about here-ish. Binks, stop it. Don't chew on cords. I was close. Binks, stop. But the Gale Seeds will let us teleport to all of our other seeds, and we'll be able to load up. So let's do our past trees. And that's Ember. I don't think we have access to Sussy Seeds yet. Do this. We do have to hit this tree, even though it doesn't seem like it. And from here... Crescent Island, and... No, we do have Sussy Seeds. Alright. So with all of those, our next step I honestly think we do the Toonie Nut. Because there's like 3 checks down this way. Actually, 4. Excuse me. Yeah, A just had the most to do. Grab that. The Mayhem. Alright, hit me up. Alright, a green Yoshi, not much useful. Let's put this song back on. We've also got to save Nehru, is on the list. Crack Tuning Nut, save Nehru, do long switch checks. We could probably also revisit some of the dungeons we went into. Roll for dodge. Alright. But yes, we have the power. Come on. There we go. Morning stream. Alright, do this. Blue Yoshi, best Yoshi. Alright, so we won't need to go up. That might not have gone through. Yep. I think this is gonna destroy it. Oh, no. I'll take it. Alright, so we don't need to go to the right at all. Which means I guess we didn't need to swim. Hello, Binks. Inventory heart. Not the cheesy poofs. Ow. You know what? Damage boosting. Alright. Alright. Repair this tuning nut. Supercharge. Alright, and we don't have the other thing, right? No. We've hit our limit. We do have to cash these in. So Brain, where are we going next? I guess we could go to town to do the trades. Let's take this for a bit. Hey, Kaba. Jeez. Assimilate stat? Alright. Time for some long switch shenanigans. Weather Maddie gets $10! Worth. Alright, and then we got the doggy mask. Some money. Back from here. Going to teleport. Yeah, to Crescent Island. I think we can get this, right? Have some drive gauge up. Alright, switch hook. Item for another world, 20 bucks. Not helpful. Alright. That's the switch hook checks. From here... I honestly think I want to do... Can't really watch because of work? You have the headphones? Alright. Well, let's see if I find you anything good. I need to... Get mooshed with her, girl. Yeah, we're just... Rude! Rude! Fine, be that way. Wow. That is a shitty task, Kaba. Can I go, like, here? Don't think it's far enough. Yeah, I need to be, like, 4 spaces up. we don't have Ricky, we have Dimitri, which means I need to go the long way. Alright, come, my bestie. Yeah. The liking of -1 checks out. How the fuck am I gonna do this? That'll work. And then, like, here. Hello, Saka. Alright, there we go, we're in. I needed to announce my presence, assert dominance. You see new clothes? These are actually old clothes. I used to wear these all the time. I used them for various fun witch-based games. But they were my... At the time that I first started doing Multiworld Mayhem and different Archipelago stuff. Yep. I was using the art for this character, Arcase, for the Archipelago art, so... I just figured I'd wear it this year as a little tribute. I'm gonna need these. Alright, let's throw hands, Nehru. Nehru saved. And Ambi in trouble. Don't worry, we'll figure it out. Man, I miss my my ancestor Raven. Alright, medicine for Dream Maddie. Hey, Tree Wife. Yeah, I promised to marry her after I saved her. Because I definitely saved her. You can't prove otherwise. Alright, what was this dungeon again? D1, and we have a key now. Do we have... No, we don't have nightmare keys, so we just get more checks in here. Now that I have sword, I can do this as well. Binks. Stop it. Quick Run for Kappa Hearts. The worst ability when dodge roll exists. Ugh, let's just put you here. Bundle of ammo. Needed for Zigbar. I mean, that could be why Zigbar kicks the shit out of me as much as I do, because I don't use Quick Run, I use Dodge Roll, but... I mean, I guess it would make it slightly easier to dodge his attacks, but even then, like... Fire Bangle, hey! Stop it! Down you go. If you're gonna be a butthead, you gotta go down. Yeah, this is just... area. Yep. Sigmar always a pain in the butt? Yep. He sucks. I didn't really need to do that, considering... Alright. That's everything there. I want to... cheese some stuff. I think, for some reason, this is a check? I'll take it. More than 0. Cripes. Dang it, I was hoping for the hundo. Dang it. Progressive timer. TK gets time! Alright, I'm gonna do some other shenanigans. Because now I have the money to get the shield that was here. Which, because we know D4 is in rotation. I think it was this one? No, that was the health pickup, fuck. There's the shield. Alright, back up here. And we'll go back through here. I don't have a key, so I can't go all the way, but I can get the check here at least. Bundle of ammo. Golden Yoshi egg. Alright. So that's that. The next place I need to go is... we need to go to the woods and cash in the mystery seeds. And double check the dungeon there. And do this touching book. There we go. Ten arrows. Alright, what dungeon was this again? Crown dungeon. We do have the boss key. We could just go fight the boss. But then we gotta do some save scumming. Then beat the boss? I will! Yeah, we'll go beat this boss. Yeah, there's a reason I started at 9. I knew there was a lot to do in Ages. Then we gotta check a few rooms. See what there is. If there's nothing for us, we can save scum it. Alright, last one. Rude. Fuck. Ah! Worst boss in the game. And see, he's the worst boss in the game, not because he's hard, just because he's dreadfully boring. And buggy. Like that. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, nothing to do but wait now. Mega Elixir. Our second of 8 essences, because I chose to do 8 for some reason. We're doing whole game runs. Alright, from there... now to do some checks. I'm gonna do this one first. Cuddle Monster Binks. Because it's like 2 checks. Protect Cloak. And the crown. Alright, we'll take it. That's fighting. What's his nuts? So that was those checks. I am 90% sure everything is this way. I could be wrong. Hold on. That would take me to the middle rooms. Yeah. It's all this way. Binks, stop. We don't have enough keys, but we can fight the mini-boss at least. Binks, I can't see past your tail. Binks, no tail. Binks, not the time. Binks, no. Rude! Alright, get that. AP boost. And I think we're stopped dead here. Yeah. And then here we need, like, 5 keys. Which we don't have. Yeah, we need keys to go further. Oops! It's fine, it doesn't matter. I guess we'll just have to fight the mini-boss again later. Not the worst thing in the world. We need to go to this guy to get an energy tank, and then for my next trick, I think it's mountain time? Are there any other dungeons we have access to that I'm forgetting? No. But we will have access soon. Alright, get our Sussy Baka seeds out. And our glove. Alright. Let it cook. 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 Whoa! Let it cook. 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 Fuck. Explosion radius in this game suck. Let it cook. Let it cook. I think I should need one more. Let it cook. Let it cook. Let it cook. And one more. Let it cook. Let it cook. There we go. The lucky emblem. That goes up. I need to do this. Now that I can swim. Health pickup. It's down here, right? Yes. Alright, right, I gotta get through here. Say, Wing Dungeon was somewhere, and I did all of it. Right, because it was in the Makuchi Tunnel. Alright, do that. I don't think I have Crown Key, do I? I do not. However... I should be able to get to unusual parts of Rolling Ridge because I have Song of Ages. Which means we'll be able to kinda bypass the Brothers Emblem. We're just not gonna be able to do a couple of trade things. Let's go here. I don't have enough bombs. Alright, so that's out of the question. Let's go here. I don't know why I think that bomb cave has something. I don't think it does. And for another world. We need to come up from below for that one. Don't think I can get in there without going to my... Oh, I can! Like a miracle. A simulate state. Alright, we'll go down here. I think I need to go in here. Yes. Superstar. Green Yoshi. I think let's do the mini games first. Let's do that. Cash in that sentry. I should have done tarot cards first. I'm not too bothered. Alright. I hate angles. I don't have time to protract. No! Fuck! Okay, it was enough. Fuck! Hate having no iframes. Why can't I have iframes? Alright, in here. Ooh, an orange item. That lag spike was not good. Nope! Got it. Lucky emblem. No! Nope. Fuck. Man, I am not... At least I got a refund. Alright, let's try again. There we go. Perfect. Green Yoshi. Alright. From here... Let's... go here. Actually, why am I doing this? This is not what I should be doing. Good. Alright, in here... we'll do this first. Alright, first try's on the house. I should have put on the quicksand ring first. Never punished! Ah! Perfect. I'm good. Go up here. Grab this. Vengeance! And then we should be able to go down here. Fuck. So many checks up on Rolling Ridge, it's like a maze. A little ammo. Alright, I can't go here. Because I don't have the Brotherhood emblem. What am I not traded yet? Rock Brisk hasn't been traded yet, but I can't do like any of this without mermaid suit. So that could be something I hint. Let's do this, because I need to check this cave in future. Hey Garon Elder, aren't you dead? This will be... Yep, dead end. Can't do anything there. Alright, let's go down here. Go down here. And... in here? Yes. Green Yoshi. There's a second chest in here too. Magnetic Mushroom Plus. Or Majestic Mushroom Plus. I don't think there's anything else I need up here. So I think we're good. But I want to go back down here for a couple of things. Number one, I don't remember if it's this dungeon or the other one I can open. Yeah, it's the other one. So I guess let's... Sorry, here I need to go. Rude. Alright, let's hop in here. Let's check the dungeon. D4. 3 keys. No boss key. We can do a bit in here at least. Dudes. Ow. Two puzzle pieces for me puzzles. Curved. Just gonna get these guys out of the way. An inventory feather. Feather's good. That's cape. Cape is bullshit. Yeah, if I had access to Rock's cape, I could cheat, but that's not in Archipelago yet. Alright, key 1. Do that first. Oh, a key? For Ancient Tomb, which we will have to do. What happened to the sound? That's a bug. It's horrible. Like, gotta go to like, at least the mini-boss to even not lose progress. There we go. It's fine. It was only my eardrums. Alright, second key. Dudes. Alright. We continue. First room in the dungeon. Alright. Binks! Darn it. There we go. There's another exit to your right. Yes, that is correct. Binks, stop it. Let me pick you up. Ugh. So you're not even going to be allowed on the desk later. Binks. Binks, stop it. Chuck, 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 chuck. Binks, stop. Binks, stop. Doing this with Ember Seeds sucks. There we go. Binks, no. Enough with the tail. I won't have you wrecking this computer. I need it to last still. At least until the boy gets a new job. Or more hours. Alright, here's third key. And I don't think this even gets us to mini-boss. I think there's still one more after this. We need to send this lot to space. Binks, stop! Yeah, we need another key. I think there is a chest down here, though. Binks, stop. Binks, enough. Fucking hate platforming between these things. Because we don't have a shadow on them. And they also rearrange our physics when we're over top of them. Purple rupee, so nothing. Alright. So that's done. I don't need to run into Maple. Pop in here. Alright, let's dance! we go. A heart container for Weather Maddie. Not amazing. We gotta do dance again after we get letter of introduction. So we are rapidly approaching our stop point. I don't know if there's anything in this tunnel. I think we can make this jump. It's just hard. There we go. Cheating! I don't think this did anything for us. Yeah, we could have done that forever ago. It's fine. Alright, that's everything on Rolling Ridge. We can't do Graveyard Key. I can do the other Moose check, though. And I can do Tingle check. Because now that I can swim, I can go get the other check. I think it was blue, but Aegis is weird about blue items. Alright. Drive recovery. Alright. I think the fastest way to get to him is like just actually being down here. It's like I go here. I just go to the other side. And then like here. Dude. Flippers for Weather Maddie. Oh, that's big. That requires Seed Shooter. And we don't need to come back here ever. Okay. I think that's everything. Because we don't have Toonie Nut. Yeah, we need to be able to swim. And we need a Brotherhood emblem. Alright. So let's go... Let's go visit a child, shall we? I'm gonna grab this item because we don't have anything else to... Well, there is one more store we're gonna need to buy from, but we should be fine. Piece of heart for Cabba ships. There we go. I am a true Samaritan. Alright, and did Gotcha Seeds up here get added? Doesn't look like it. Alright, save and quit. And with finding those flippers, I 100% think we go to Seasons next. Oracle of Season. Dudes. Weather Matty. Yeah, I know, chirpy boy. Enough with the tail. Alright. A boss key, container, choose, the bananas, $100, rusty bell, container, jewel, key, phonograph, bracelet, that's big, bombs, Moosh's flute, seed satchel is big, slingshot's okay, and the flippers. The flippers is huge. Like, I think that opens up most of Seasons. What were these again? We don't need a feather. I don't need a gaseous seed. He doesn't need a recovery heart. To the rear! Inventory heart, large HP refill, and large HP refill. Don't think we need any of that. Alright. Now that we can lift, what is our basic seed? Scent seeds, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of exploration before we can get the other things. A 1-up. So the problem is, do we want to do overworld stuff, or do we want to just, like, go straight into items? I think... there's no trade items that are relevant for here. I think I go trees, then dungeons. Because the trees are important. If I can get Gale Seeds, then we're set for actually traveling. And we have access to, I think, every tree except for one. So we'll go trees and then focus on other stuff. Hold on. No. Where would this tree here? The tree here's this way. Fuck. Can tell Seasons is not exactly my forte. Tree. Gale Seeds immediately. We love to see it. We need Ember Seeds too, but Gale Seeds is massive. I think I can also pick up, like, the annoying checks on the way. So I can go down here and grab this. For a nano overload. We're still missing 2 seasons. Which do prevent us from entering a few dungeons if they're not default season. Binks, stop. Binks, stop. Winter here is rough. Uh-oh, double Gale Seeds is not a fun time. We have Floodgate Key, but it doesn't like, super help us. Alright, see you, Binks. We really need Ember Seeds. If Ember Seeds are locked in Tarm Ruins, we're gonna have a time, because there's gonna be entire sections of the world that are very difficult to access. Not impossible, but difficult. I think we can get into there, and with the items we have, we could explore a lot of Subrosia, which could give us access to another seed tree, so I think we do this. Ugh. What other rings do I have? Green ring's good. Fist ring's fun and silly. Oh, do green ring. That is unfortunate, because that requires summer. Or, no, it requires spring. We can make it spring. Hold on. We can get that. We are giving... Actually, do we have shovel? We don't, so we can't actually get around in winter easily. Alright. 2 puzzle pieces. Alright, let's go. More Subrosia. This is... this area. Let's cash in the star-shaped door. Hold on, what do we have here? It's... 5 puzzle pieces. A literature trap. No, sorry, Gill, literature trap, huge rupee, and empty box item trap. I mean... dang. Alright. I mean, you gotta give TK literature. How else will he survive? Let's open areas. Probably not the best Subrosia routing, but I'm bad at seasons, so our routing is whatever I don't want to forget. Uh... Hello, Binks. Dude. 50 coins. Smithy's done. And a 1-up. Brain. That's Soup Guy. And we don't have stuff for Soup. But, locked door. Okay, we have both ores. We need Bomb Flower to do that, though. Because otherwise they're not going to be at the smithy. Thanks. Here, let me throw my legs out. Ugh. So let's temple it up. We've got like 3 locked doors here. Thanks. Stop it. Binks, stop it. Come on. Binks, stop. Binks. It's fine, as long as your tail's not around. We need to go to Winter. D1's done. Boss key. I'll take it. Dude. We've gotten a suspicious amount of items for ourselves, though, which... Summer! An inventory fire flower. I mean, appropriate for summer. Alright, from here... Whew. Big yawn. It's been a long day. And it's only the early AM. So there's 2 checks up here I need to get. One over here. Because I thought it was one over here. There's a cave, I definitely haven't done this on mountains. Diamond shield for Kappa Pixels. Alright. It's around here. This was the locked one, right? Yes. There we go. Ammo bundle. I sadly don't have sussy seeds to make the good jump. Because we could unlock everything with sussy seeds. Instead... let's go back here. Let's go get bomb flower. We could do sign guy. Whimsical star. One, two, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, a 8, a 9, a 10. Lucky emblem, we'll take it. I'm 90% sure we can't do anything here. I'm gonna... this is this portal, right? Yes. Alright. Double check that they're not here for cashing in the ores. They are not. So we need the bomb flower first. But this is basically a full Subrosia clear, right? Yeah, because that's like their house, that's... what is that area? More literature traps. Save and quit. Alright. From here... I want to go to the first portal. So that we can access Woods of Winter. Whee! Speaking of... yeah, we have Dragon Key, which we can now use. But we can't get into that dungeon without Summer. And then we can go to Sunken City. I think will be the play. Let's go up here. No, it's down here. Ow, my most of me. Doot. There it is. Let's grab this dude. More ammo. So you don't have the grease. Now it's Canada. High drive recovery. I think it's easier to get out of here through here. Hold on. Did we have access to pirates? I didn't talk to him, did I? I need to get the tree. Because it's really hard to get down here. We gotta go through Subrosia. Dude. Yes, this'll work. Mystery seeds. Not the seeds I was hoping for. We still need Ember very badly. Winter doesn't help us here, and other stuff doesn't help us here. Three keys in Ancient Ruins. We can do Ancient Ruins shenanigans. Let's actually immediately save and continue, because I know this is a dead end of stuff. Yeah, we only have level 1 boomerang, so can't do much with that. Rude. Missile tank. Shovel. That is a check. 2 checks. Yoink. Alright, what's my best weapon for taking these guys out? I guess choose. They're free. So the downside is we got shovel. Which means I don't think we can afford to just throw this away. I think we have to keep that key used. A shovel is just access to so much stuff. Multiple areas that we have to do. Very green Yoshi. Set up all we can. No, I have done pirates because I had access to that dungeon. Fuck. Alright then. Because I cashed in the good bell. Five puzzle pieces. Alright, save and quit, because we need to keep shovel. Let's... Do I want to go do desert? Not really. Not yet, anyway. I need to do this. I should have walked back. Actually, I never did do this, so this is good. There's checks I need to do this way anyway. Heart tank. We don't need to go into the rupee room because we are loaded. I think we're just getting a check here. I don't think it's much else because we need level 2 boomerang. Another lucky emblem. These lucky emblems are already doing something for you, Kaba. Tent. I think this is the dead end room. Yep, this is where we have to stop. Okay, so since we can teleport to here now, let's leave. I'll come back for D2 soon. I'm gonna go do desert. Do I have quicksand ring? I do not. That's gonna be unfortunate. So we still need the Ember Seeds, which we don't have. Alright, let's go here first. So we'll do this, get the bell, item, check the dungeon, and then zip back to... No. I think I should do Sunken City before going backwards through D2. Just because it could be Ember Seeds. And at this point, it's... another lucky Ember. Yeah, because it's an unfortunate toss-up right now between Ember and Pegasus, which we need both for different puzzles. Oh yeah, the ship's, like, still here, right? Yeah, I gotta actually talk to him now. Alright. Nope. There are only certain ones it can be. I should learn those someday. Let's reset that. See what more do with them. Nope. Nope. No? Yeah? Yeah? There we go. A flame sword. I think red mages can use those. It's been a hot minute. Alright. So that's done. What is this dungeon? Gnarled root. Only the boss key. So that means we can't go left into the dungeon, but we can just go straight to the boss. No, I can't, because I don't have Ember Seeds. Fuck! I think I can light those with Mystery Seeds, but it's agony versus actually checking stuff. Let's get this check. Midnight Ankle. Let's do as much of this as we can. Ow. You were kind of annoying to fight! Just because you spawned in a bad area. Target Yoshi. Now we have 2 keys, so we can go a little bit in, but we do need the items here. Especially 2 puzzle pieces. There wasn't anything back here, right? This is just the return path? Yeah. Alright. A Time Matty Seed Satchel. That doesn't do much, but take it. Alright, swimming one. Hold on, the swimmer's ring. It's gonna make my life slightly easier. That is an Ember Seed requirement. Can we do this with mystery, maybe? Yeah. I guess we'll return from now. Brain. I forgot I could check keys. We don't have a Hero's Cave key. We have some Snake's Remains keys, so they'll be good for redoing D2. We really need Ember Seeds, though. So I think the fastest way for me to get to Sunken City, due to the limits of our seasons, is gonna be the front door. We also have to fight Bueno. Punch! More puzzle pieces. Alright. And we have Worst Companion. So... rude. You don't even have iframes in the air with Moosh is so bad. Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? It's just the worst. The worst. He's level up the seed. Actually, is he a check? I don't think he is, right? Yeah, he just fills my seed satchel. I think that leads to doing things, but yeah, that'll lead to... Actually, I can jump down from Moblin's Castle. Let's go do Moblin's Castle. And then maybe I can get away with never doing this again. Ugh. Alright, goodbye, Moosh. Stealth. Alright, time to deal with this nonsense. timing on this sucks. Like, it's so tight for no reason. There we go. Alright, nano pickup. Hop down here. Summer's actually not bad. We should take this opportunity to go do the summer checks. And by that I mean the summer check. Large HP refill. Alright, show me Ember Seeds. Sussy Seeds. That's not amazing. So that means the most important seeds in the game, Ember Seeds, are locked behind doing a specific puzzle in D5. Or... we have Gale Seeds. Yeah, let's do this first. Because I did forget to do this while we were in Woods of Winter. Yeah, now we know that we're Ember Seed locked until we get Tarm Ruins. Which is... ugh, gross. No, that's covered. We did not have winter. That's fine. So I'm gonna go in there real quick just to reset this. Let's get this check. Oh, I see that beautiful tummy binks. I was gonna say, it's a good thing I started earlier than I anticipated. I was gonna start at 10, but... Ice Trap. We don't need anything from Maple. Right. Let's grab this. Antidote. Alright, so from here, we're just going back into Woods of Winter. Do more Sunken City stuff for backwards D2? I think we'll do backwards D2 and see where it leads us, because if it can get us into Tarm Ruins, then that's insane. Rude. Large HP refill, not anything relevant. I don't think we have the boss key. We just have keys, period. Dude. Yeah, no boss keys, so I think we'll work our way to the beginning to set a new save point. So that I can save scum the one door. Because I actually don't think we can... Oh, wait, no, this isn't gonna work. Fuck. I'm not gonna be able to save scum that door. Because we're not gonna be able to go this way again. We'll just have to do this creatively. Yeah. That's an issue. Angler's Tunnel key could be useful. Health pickup. Alright. Oh, let's pick you up, Binks. You're my health pickup. Alright. Just head out. Please be Tarm Ruins. That was the other dungeon I was gonna check. Great. Alright. There's a check I can do over here. Yeah, we'll just leave here. That sucks. So we are very Ember Seed locked. And then we got an hour to do LADX stuff, which will be fun. Now we got Feather in LADX, which is good. I need to see how many essences this guy wants us to have. Well, apparently it was like 1 or 0. Happens a lot in Ages. I find it happens less in Ages than in Seasons, but then again, Seasons has so fewer trees. Like, you feel it in both games, but in Seasons, I find it so much worse. Because now, until I can get to Tarm Ruins, we can't get, like, half of the dungeon access we need. And I like Seasons less, so... Let's grab this. More lucky emblems. These better fucking help you, Kaba. Alright, grab this. Grab this. I think we go back to Sunken City. You can't wait for it to get full cross items. Yeah. Having cape alone is gonna go hard. There you go, have bombs. Give children explosives. I don't think I have the Master's Plaque, though. No, I only have that. You miss Aegis Cape? I also miss Aegis Cape. It's the best part about the Kara branch. Let's get these checks. No, because I'd have to make it spring to get that. Rupee. There we go. Gonna say, ahead of cross items for ages though, I just want the ability to, like, do this. I love being able to just check my keys from anywhere. And you still can't do that in ages. So that's the thing I'm waiting the most for in ages. Doing a lot of Wireland 3. Spicy. Why am I on Dimitri? Rude. Oh yeah, I need to actually do the trade item to actually get this shop to open, don't I? Fuck. Okay, I guess we leave Sunken City and do mountain stuff. Fucking moosh. Dude. Dude. HP refill. Ah! Rude. Alright. And then from here... Nice. Good luck with the run. Thank you, Revan. Alright, up we go. I can't do anything... Actually, what is the default season here? Spring. Okay, I can't do anything relevant there. Actually, I can... No, I need fall to get... Well, no, I need... No. I have Pegasus Seeds. I might be able to cheese it. I don't want to cheese it, because it's just a lot of effort for... nothing. Because it's not a check I'm getting access to. Right, I gave those children all of my bombs. Where can I get some easy bombs? There we go. Let's try to get some more. Nope. That's fine. There we go. 8 is plenty of bombs. Rude. All that for one Deku stick. Alright, we don't need to see big runs, so let's go down. This is something, right? Yes, because Rengai is a check here. It's just in Kara's branch that he's not. And a map that doesn't matter. Alright, off we go. So we cash in spring bananas. I could go up there. Does it matter? Because I got up here through backwards dungeons, didn't I? Earlier. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got up here through backwards dungeons last time, so... I think D4 doesn't actually lead anywhere. I think it's just Hero's Cave. Trap repellent. I don't want to give him that. I like giving him traps. It's the best part of the game. Rain. I can get the spring banana checks. And then I think we're BK'd again. We only have one jewel. Yeah, because Dragon Key does nothing for us. We will have to go up there to get... something. That is an orange archipelago item. We like those. Alright, what do we got? Progressive sword for time, Maddie. That's not the worst. It's not, like, critical. Rude. Ooh, another gold item. And a seashell for Dream Maddie. That's not great. Okay. From here... let's go to Subrosia. Purely to unlock this shortcut. So now we can pretty much get anywhere we want. Yeah, this is the weird cemetery, and this is... their hiding game. Yeah. I think that's everything we can do. We could do more Snake's Remains, I guess. Safe scumming the key. But yeah, we need summer. Alright. I think first things first I'm gonna just stop in here just to set my save point because I know this staircase is fucky. Alright, let's save scum some checks. Red Yoshi, worst Yoshi. Gosh, I see that we don't need... Yep, that's why we set the save point. Alright. That refills us on bombs nicely. Boop. Clunk, 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 clunk. Alright. Piece of art for Dream Maddie. So we didn't get anything relevant for time, Maddie. Fucking rude! One, two, three. Reaching the sun. Eins, zwei, three. Okay, so we don't have the boss key, but we can do everything. The only value of Musha's flute. There's no other ways here. Yeah. Alright. Aw, cuddle monster binks. Toot. Not where I wanted to go. I think this is everything we can do. Yeah. Let me just double check. So, Ancient Ruins, we did everything in. Snake's Remains, we've done just everything in. Poison Moss Lair. How do we know that's Poison Moss Lair? Dancing Dragon. We don't have the key for that, though. Gnarled Root, which we don't have stuff for. Explorer's Crypt. Unknown Dungeon. Because it's the final one. Then Hero's Cave, yeah. There's some stuff I can do in Explorer's Crypt. No, there's not. Because it requires Ember Seeds. There's like one check we can get in Explorer's Crypt, because we have a key. But without Ember Seeds, we're boned. So we need all of the Tarm Jewels then. Seasons is just gonna be stuck for a long time. Like, we need Summer to access some dungeons, and then... yeah, we need Summer and Fall. Would do something, but not nearly enough. Or I could learn to cheat, but... alright, and it's... Armor Ring. Alright, so nothing. Alright, we got 50-ish minutes to do Dream Maddie stuff. Which with Feather should be a lot. Feather and Hookshot are pretty good, but I'm not sure they actually unlock us too much. We're going to be mostly key locked, and I think we don't have Sword yet either. Dude. Open Dalua. Oh, you're a Purry boy, Binks. Ocarina, so that's 3 checks. Seashell, Catfish Maki, Face Key, Keys, Keys, Dog Food, Hookshot, Powder, Bombs, Frog Song, Feather, Dude, Binks. Here we go. Ugh. Sit and cross legs. My legs are hurting. The Angler Key specifically. Rod. Honeycomb. Alright, we did get quite a bit of stuff, just not anything absolutely game... well, Feather's game-breaking. Yep, still no sword, and no sword is a big deal. Piece of art for the ship. Don't have the boss key. Okay, so I did do that. So I don't need to save scum anymore. We have enough keys for the rest of the dungeon. Game's significantly smaller, so should be easier to check stuff. The power of jump! Sanctuary heart container. Deep we go. Not my bare hands. Something for Felly. What was that? Talisman? Tazenstat. Power bomb tank. Inventory red Yoshi. Small HP tank. I need to do this again. Yeah, there we go. So just gonna go down here. Can this work? It can. Shadow Temple small key. Alright, from there... I'm pretty sure I bomb-triggered the fisherman already. I don't have shovel either, so... we'll cash in honeycomb. I did desert, and I had bombs last time, so not an issue. I'm just gonna double check this. Huh. Pretty sure I bomb triggered this, but... yeah, okay, it just plays the cutscene because I actually had it. Alright. Do we have scale? We do. So let's take advantage of hookshot. Rude. Stun trap! That's what you love to see. Thanks. Not my bare hands. What keys do I have? I have face. I have eagle. I can't get up the mountain without swords, so that's still out of the question. But I could definitely go to the other dungeons. Ack. Did I go into it already? I have not. I have not been on that screen. I think doing D6 is the play. Inventory superstar. I was gonna say, we're getting eerily close to noon, which I don't like. Dudes. Because I do want to start Code Vein 2 on time. I have a weapon that can kill him now. Dude. Okay. What I would kill for Gale Seeds. Alright. Rod is our only choice. Ability ring. I think we're still faster out of here. Because our home is, like, in the bay, if I recall. We need to remember to do Ocarina checks. Alright, see you, Binks. Do enjoy. I say, we're still missing critical pieces of the puzzle. Easy. Alright, what dungeon is this gonna be? D1 with no Nightmare Key, but everything else. And no sword, so we can't fight Moldorm. Quick run. There we go, 2 levels of quick run, Kaba. You're so fast. Dude. ₹100 for Weather Matty doesn't do anything. Dude. Shock Charm plus. Small HP. Gold Yoshi Egg. Ah. Maybe something like this. Jute. Da-dun-dun-da-da. Ah, rude. I'm gonna heal up, because I can. Supercharge for Felly. Buying that shield in ages was a good idea. It came in handy. He's not dead. I have the key. I guess I'll not cheat for once in my life. 2 puzzle pieces for Mai. go. Heart tank. Alright. Let's get out of here. How many seashells do I have? 11, so we don't do anything with that. Alright, let's go this way. I don't think I have bananas. I haven't done Canalet stuff. I should. We'll go around to the teleporter. Refresh my mind on what Dungeon 3 was. Dude. Yeah, 5. We don't have sword to fight the boss. We don't even have sword to fight... What's his yuts? So all we can really do is... get checks. Because we are super sword locked. Dude. Nuts. Large HP. If I had another key in boots, I could probably do more, but we don't. Alright. I guess let's do... Mambo, or Mamu. Yeah, Hookshot and Feather didn't do a lot. To the right. Go up. And finally, let's get our previously unreleased cut. Alright, Feather could do Dream Shrine. Ooh. Big round sword for Cabaship. That at least makes bosses faster. I don't think it helps him get to go mode, but... I like Big round sword. Alright. Grab this. A red Yoshi. Alright, nothing relevant. Can't return home from here, so... Let's do this. D4 locations, I think, are going to be our biggest check. Dude. Mithril Axe, that doesn't really do much. Okay. Brain. We got Feather, Rod, and Hookshot, and Ocarina. Were the new things. And Shield. Yeah, that was a key that we probably can get away with. Alright, I want to... recheck Color Dungeon location. Do beach stuff. Yeah, we did do that. Alright. Dude. No keys available, so nothing new here. Alright, we can do D4 stuff behind Wright's house and call it a day. Since I don't have sword, we're gonna do this the long way. So the third Ocarina check. What dungeon do we hope this is? 4, maybe? No, I can't do much in 4 without sword. Well, maybe. Oh! Dun 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 dun. Oh! Super missile launcher. Alright. We can do actually, we can get an instrument here, finally. Because we can cheat! We just can't get everything. One up. High potion. This. Rude. How dare. Rude. There we go. Inventory superstar. Something like this. Alright. Inventory feather. A gnarled root map, which does next to nothing. Gill. We can't do the last check to the left, because we'll need level 2 brace, and I can't blow that one up. More superstars. Alright, do the mini-boss. Dude. One, two, three, and 4. We're going to go false rapid. And then crispy. Don't know why I need 50 bombs, but it makes me happy. If I go backwards through there, it doesn't do anything. I need level 2 bracelet. Ten arrows. Dude. All right. 1, 2, 3. Ichi ni san. Oh. I got overzealous. Counted too fast. Yoshi, and my first instrument of 8. Dude. Figured if it was gonna be mayhem, it would be mayhem. Something else from the mountains. Alright. That's all we can do here. Need to go back to Mabe. No, I should go to D2. Location. And then we'll go to beach stuff afterwards. I could sneak up mountain, but I'm not in an immediate rush to do that when we're still missing sword. Which makes, you know, going up mountain not great. If I was, like, doing bingo or something, and the chance for second sword was up there, maybe, but it's not really worth it with what I have. Like, I could get to D7, activate the portal, get a few checks, but that's, like, it. Does anything change here? Yes, we have shield for one more check. And I could do hookshot jumps to get elsewhere. I don't have the boss key, though. And we don't fight the mini-boss here. He'd be sword-locked anyway. I could get a lot here. I think there's like one check I wouldn't be able to get. Inventory heart. Missile tank. Rude. Frame 1 fall. Rude. Rude. Dudes. 2 puzzle pieces, we'll take those. Lucky emblem. That didn't send. And since that was a triangle item. Spark! Mandrill! Access. Magic boost. Dudes. Spin wheel. It's like this one. Nope. Nope. Ow. Ow. Alright. Todoroki. Alright. Dudes. And with 15-ish minutes to spare. Rude. Oh, I got hero. Oh yeah, because I had rooster. What am I talking about? Okay, so we just go get the 2 beach items, and then we're good. Rude. Alright. Gonna say I might do early mountain on Tuesday if we have nothing else in. Oh god, he ate half the rooster. Inventory mushroom, it might help. Shadow Temple boss key. There you go, Kaba. Alright. And that will be all for now. Alright, I'm gonna take a 10-12 minute break and then set up everything I need for Code Vein 2. We'll have a slightly early end because I gotta go play Magic, but it's gonna be a fun time. Thank you everyone for coming out. I'll see you then.